My name is Jonathan Bowers. I play the drums in the band Coaxial.
My name is Michael Coleman. I play lead guitar in Coaxial.
Yeah, my name is Evan Figner, and I play bass guitar in Coaxial.
My name is Edgar Gonzalez. I am the frontman, as they label me, for Coaxial.
And what genre would you say Coaxial Wake is?
It's like, I figure a lot of the other guys would say this, but it's not really like one thing.
We're like a whole bunch of genres under the umbrella, but basically I'd say the main thing for like hard-hitting rock,
the umbrella term would be like alternative and rock.
We take influence from funk rock, like Chili Peppers, grunge. We do a lot of Nirvana, a bunch of stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to say what we are, but easy to say all rock, so we'll say that.
And just give me like a quick history of the band, like how you met each other.
So it started May 21st, 2003. I was born, and I think from there it kind of just speaks for itself.
It's kind of weird. Me and Edgar knew each other since like, I want to say birth almost. That me and him were close friends. We went to elementary together, middle school, half of high school. So I've known Edgar my whole life.
John and Edgar, they grew up together, basically brothers from another mother.
Me and Edgar got together, started the band, and it just started with us in his apartment, dude, on an electric drum kit, a trash one. And Edgar's, I don't even know, I think he had a trash amp at the time. We were just making music. And then, yeah, it was trash, dude. It was trash.
And they saw Michael at an on-campus event, and he was shredding guitar like crazy, like he always does. And they kind of met and then made the band.
I was playing at the Cat Club open mic night, and I'd been going to the Cat Club for a while, like every month or so whenever they had their open mic thing, and I would just bring my guitar and play along to some backing tracks on YouTube.
So as soon as he like was done and unplugged, he came and sat by us. We were like, "You want to join the band?" He was like, "Yeah." It was literally like no thought or anything. We're like, "This guy's crazy."
Pretty much I did that just to like see if anyone would enjoy what I play and hopefully talk to them and try to work my way into starting a band.
It seems like that worked out all right.
Yep, I got exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, so I'm the newest member. John, the drummer, he kind of walked into the music store that I was working at, and I mentioned to him that I play bass, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to join Coaxial Wake?" I'm like, "Sure." I had no experience, with live bands like that before, so it was kind of new to me, and I eventually integrated into the band and I play bass.
What kind of music would you say inspired you, both like just growing up, just music you listened to then, and like just for the band in general? Like, where do you draw inspiration from?
Yeah, it's crazy. Growing up, I was raised in a church family, so it was all like gospel music, church music, but they didn't like rock or anything, so I had to sneak listen to rock.
Growing up, the style of music I listened to was very like different from, I was kind of the black sheep of my family, being like entirely Mexican, so it's just like a bunch of like folk music from like Mexico and stuff.
I grew up doing classical stuff on tuba, which is nothing like Coaxial Wake, obviously, but I do think that's influenced me and why I've decided to play the best instrument.
A lot of the music I got into rock from was from Guitar Hero, but I had to play with the volume on mute just because I guess rock is the devil, man.
I'd say a lot of my music, like how I got started, was attributed to my dad. He would always be playing like classic rock on the radio and stuff, like AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, stuff like that. When I got into high school, I was really into Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Queen to like, I guess, Slipknot.
Loving Nirvana, Red Hot Chili Peppers has kind of always been there.
Jimi Hendrix, Nirvana.
All that stuff. I love it.
What all do you have in store for the future? Whether that's with like upcoming releases, gigs, just stuff like that?
Yeah, we have a few gigs lined up. I'm excited for those, but mainly we have an album coming, and it should be set to release early March or mid-March, so look forward to that.
I believe it's gonna total 9 tracks album.
And what's the name of the album?
We don't know yet, but we're still thinking about it.
Still a work in progress?
Yeah.
We do have some upcoming gigs in a few months. We're always looking to add more, so if you or anybody else wants to go to our gig or knows about it, we always post it on Instagram ahead of time and stuff.
Hopefully play some new places, more towards Houston, and yeah.
All right, and tell me about you, like recording the album. Tell me about that experience in Austin, because that was in Austin, right?
Yeah, it was in Austin, Texas. It was with a guy named Gus Mix.
The Good Mix Gus was his name. He's awesome. Thank you, Gus. He is a great mixer and recorder. He showed us so much stuff, made us sound good, which, usually, do we? I don't know.
He has a spot out in Austin. It's just a small little recording space, but it's very homey. Like when you walk in, it's warm and everything.
So we all went up. They all piled on my car. Edgar took his mom's SUV and just stuffed all the instruments in there. It was kind of interesting.
So we basically locked ourselves in the studio for a good 2 days. We were there for 8 hours plus both days,
and it's honestly an experience I wish everybody gets to experience once in their life. It's sick. Just the headphones from the microphones all around your drum kit and to everybody hooked up. It's like whatever you see when you watch your bands recording, your favorite bands recording their music and everything is just like that.
It was just a really fun experience, kind of turning into a musical monk of sorts, where all our purpose is theirs, just to create sounds that are good and play off of each other and stuff.
Honestly, it was so unique and different from anything I've ever done. Really sit there and hear back my own voice was terrible. It was the worst experience of my life. I don't.
That went a completely different direction. I thought it was going to be.
No, I hate hearing my voice. And even now, I'm thinking about how this could come out in recording. I just think I sound terrible, but I mean, I had to grow comfortable with it, And I guess I like it, but it's not really up to me whether other people like it or not.
All right, and what are some of the most important memories you have of the band? Whether funny or just moving?
Yeah.
Stuff that shaped you, I guess.
Yeah. No, these guys suck. I'm not gonna lie. Every day I dread going to practice with these guys. No, a really funny moment is when we had it was during a battle of the bands we were having that we did out in Bryan College Station, and then yeah, for some reason I don't know why, when you do a battle of the bands you want to bring your A game, you want to bring your best, but we all just decided to go shirtless, and Michael fell off stage trying to what do you call it, crowd surf. This guy just told everybody, he was I'm about to crowd surf, guys, and then he turns around, just falls back, just fucking falls off stage. Nobody caught him. Nobody knew it was gonna happen. But yeah, but we kept playing, dude. It was cool. I thought that was pretty funny.
The one that comes to mind when you ask that question is probably my first time playing with him. It was at 12th Street? No, it was at Grand Stafford Station, a now closed place in Bryan, but I loved playing it. It was my first time playing, bass in the music scene, and it was awesome. I got to really experience what it's like being in such a small band, coming from, classical where it's filled with dozens and dozens of people. I kind of like my own individual, right? I love that.
We were playing on stage, or really just playing, and as I was playing the intro to one of our songs, I hear someone in the crowd say, "Oh, I know this song," or something like that. And it's it made me smile, because it's just you probably only heard me 2-3 times, but that one song really stuck with you.
A funny moment was one of our parking garage shows that we do here on campus. Someone during our set was just going hard and getting into the music, and we saw him climbing up the walls of the parking garage. It was quite the sight, but we love that stuff. It's what it's all about.
But genuinely everything has been a good memory for me, except for the 12th Street incident.
Oh, shut up, no, dude.
You can talk about that, actually. He'll talk about it.
The 12th Street incident. It's not one I carry with. This was the worst gig of my life. I had this white guitar. I have two white guitars. One's a Telecaster, one's a Gibson, Epiphone, Les Paul, whatever. I set it aside before going on stage, literally like 2-3 minutes before going on stage. And as I walk away for like not even a second, some piece of just like hits it, knocks it over, and just cracks the neck almost entirely. And so I was left with just having to use my backups, which both of them were kind of like in a rough state. And I was really excited to use the Les Paul because I'd only had it for like so long. But that happened, and you know, it's just a miserable experience. Dude said he paid me back. $800 guitar, by the way. Never paid me back. Blocked me on everything. It just.
All right, well, I guess moving on from that, what is your end goal as a band? Whether that's to just become as popular as possible, or in it for the money, in it for fun?
Honestly, we could care less about money or fame. We're just.
I don't know about fame.
Okay, well, obviously it'd be nice, you know, it's everyone's dream, whatever. But I mean, honestly, I think all of that just comes with, you know, being really passionate and true to what you do. I mean, the fame and whatever comes after. It's just all about personal connection and the emotion you put into the music for me.
Me personally, I can't speak for them, but I am just kind of in it for the experience, you know? Like, we don't get paid much, okay? So I'm not really expecting to get paid much. I'd like to, but it's not, you know, it's not really an end goal.
Beach house and babes, honestly. No, the end goal is to tour, honestly. Release album and just to have the crowd sing our songs word for word. That's pretty much the end goal. For me personally, that's what I want to happen.
Playing live, making new music, making interesting sounds that people like, that I like. Hopefully they like it too, but
Like I said, I just want people to hear the stuff. I mean, I sometimes put thought into it, make some like interesting sounds, and if it's like something someone's into or someone needs to listen to or hear, really get them going, I think that's something they should really look into.
generally just stuff like that, you know, just getting to live in this environment where I can do stuff like this, you know, in music. I love that.
All right, and if you had to sacrifice one member of the band, who would it be?
Ah, man, who would it be? Me. I'd sacrifice myself for this band.
All right, you know, I'm sacrificing myself. No! The world would be better off without me. No! Y'all got it, bro. Put me on a looper.
I can't imagine sacrificing any member of this group besides myself.
The Earth can do without Evan, honestly. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, positive. Evan, though.
And you got any final thoughts? Anything you want to say?
I just want to say one day we will be touring, and one day we will be on top. Honestly, as a band, our music will prevail, and the crowd will be singing our song.
I don't know. I mean, if you guys, you know, hear music on campus, follow the sound. You'll find us. Probably.
Why do people like put fries in milkshakes? It's so disgusting.
It's like a sweet and salty thing. I don't know.
No, but
It's not too weird, but I get it.
no.
You can follow us on Instagram at Coaxial, COAXIALWAKE, and then check us out on Spotify, Apple Music, also COAXIAL. WAKE. And then also on YouTube, same thing, COAXIALWAKE. Also, check us out on TikTok, COAXIALWAKE. And then I think that's all we got. Check us out for any other gigs, music coming out, stuff.